Two things. I shaved, as you could probably tell. And two, I had an anniversary come up that happened a decade ago that I was supposed to bring up the other day. And I just couldn't because some really sad stuff happened on that day. It's almost like that day's cursed for me for some reason. December 13th. You're probably wondering what happened to me a decade ago on December 13th. Well, there was a 3 Days Grace concert where two of the supporting bands were Ashes of Soma and Escape the Fate. It was after the guy from My Darkest Days joined 3 Days Grace in their Transit of Venus period. I believe my time period's correct. If not, I guess I fucked up. And this entire video means nothing. But, yeah. I used to have a seizure condition. Excuse me, I get a little indigestion when I open up a little bit. I used to have a seizure condition. And for a long time, it prevented me from doing a lot of things. And even though I haven't had a seizure since 2017, it still has prevented me from doing a lot to this very day. For instance, I can't drive a car yet. I have to pay a huge fee just to be able to start learning how to drive. But this isn't about me complaining about my seizure condition. This is about me talking about that concert there. So, it was awesome, right? Just imagine. I had been waiting weeks for this. My best friends were all there. Everybody had been showing up, and it was looking like it was a great time. It was going to be a massive time. We were all just there to watch Escape the Fate, Ashes of Soma, and 3 Days Grace. Hell, even my best friend got like a t-shirt to commemorate that day. And Ashes of Soma comes on, and here's where it starts going. It starts going places, right? 4 songs into Ashes of Soma, so I got to listen to some of their bangers. I start seizing, and this is honestly the beginning of a nightmare sequence, and this is kind of a warning for people who kind of get spooked out easily by stuff. But there's blood. There's not actual blood. I'm not showing you blood, but there's me talking about blood in this. There's a whole bunch of stuff, and even vomit. So I start seizing, convulsing, right beside my friend, and she's thinking I'm just cheering for the. She's thinking I'm just cheering for the band because of how awesome the band is, and given the list and given Ashes of Soma opening up, I would kind of agree with that. But then she saw me vomit my fries all over myself, and then she realized, oh no, Devin's having a seizure. You see, a lot of my friends around me had been already prepped, and what would happen if, say, I was around them and a seizure happened. uh, I, I I felt so high maintenance back then because I had to give people a game plan just in case I had a seizure, and it really takes a lot out of your life. So she went, got a medic, and in between the time she got the medic during like the last couple 3 songs of Ashes of Soma, there comes the people who are the medics, right? And good thing there's a flashlight right here because I'm about to show you exactly what I saw for an entire half-hour period in the hour interim they were having between these. Sir, are you okay? Are you okay? Like, saying, sir, are you okay? Is with the fucking flashlight pointing in my eyes is going to. I'm going to be able to respond. I'm literally just twisting and contorting right in front of this guy. And he's just asking, am I all right? And I. Pointing the flashlight in my face. This ain't even the worst part, man. The ambulance arrives. The ambulance arrives. And they do the exact same thing he did. And then they put the needle in my hand while I'm sitting in this chair. Before they get me onto a stair chair or something to get me out of there, they stick a needle in my hand. They give me a sedative. And then they put me on the stair chair. They're cracking my head everywhere. They're throwing my stuff around. They're throwing me around. They're throwing my head around. They cracked my head off the side rails there several times on the stair chair. Then at one point, nobody noticed this until like way too late. But when they were getting me from my seat to the stair chair, they ripped that needle out of my hand, and I was bleeding all over the WFCU Center in Windsor, Ontario. Yep, that's how that went. It was a nightmare sequence. Then, after they're done banging my head off that, I was paraded in front of all of the people. It while I'm seizing on this stretcher, while they're carting me out of there into the ambulance. It was so damn embarrassing. Like, my seizures, they used to cause me to not only contort my body an extreme amount, but I would also like evacuate. And this is as candid as I'm getting on the internet, though, you know? Just talking about this thing that happened a decade ago because it really gave me an extreme experience for the ages that humbled me in an extent and also took away something very important to me in the process, which was getting to see Escape the Fate and 3 Days Grace and the full set of Ashes of Soma. Because as you could imagine, someone seizing is not going to be able to pay attention to the music that's up there. And by the way, the seizure condition ain't epilepsy. So it ain't the flashing lights. So you can't say that I was going into this expecting to have an epileptic seizure if I had a condition. Because I had a seizure that was condition that was stress related. This seizure condition would just appear out of nowhere. I would have like 5 to 6 days a week where I was having 4 seizures a day. It was that bad during school. I had to finish school later in life because of the seizure condition. I finished school when I was 23, by the way. It's good it's good to finish school, people, because it puts you places. Now, like, comment, subscribe. I'm not sure how long it will be until I do like a very deep, emotional, um, personal video like this again. But just know that when I share these, I hope to inspire you guys to overcome, because I don't like to feel like a victim because of this stuff I've had wrong with me and I got wrong with me. I much rather just be happy and promote a positive attitude between me and my fans. And yes, this is the late 200 subscribers special, because I appreciate all of you guys subscribing to me. But there's still going to be the 420 subscribers special. I'm going to put in my next few videos when I'm advertising the 420 special. I'm going to put the link below for you guys to send your videos in of you guys doing rips. Yes, I'm going to blur out your faces too if you would like, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be like a communicable, everybody having a good time. And even if the rips are Beyblades, by the way, if the rips are Beyblades, hell, do Beyblade rips. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna do more stuff today too. See you soon.